For real now, this is
the second take.
All right, guys, welcome back. This is the Second Take podcast. I'm Shiv, if you don't remember.
I'm MJ.
I'm Sophia.
And we're back. This is getting into quite a bit of a schedule. It's becoming habitual. We're still nervous. I'm still nervous. I have no idea.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little shaky.
But we're trying, yo. This is good. Today's episode is all about, we're getting a little bit into crushes. Like, I know this is a really good topic that like we can go on for episodes and episodes. So we're gonna get a little bit into it today. Obviously, crushes are some of the crazier beginning aspects of falling in love, meeting someone. All the worst parts of life, to be honest.
Hey.
He never says that stuff.
No.
Exactly. He loves it.
He loves love.
Yeah.
Don't be a liar.
But what we're going to talk about is we're going to get a little bit into the crushes we've had in the past, get a little bit into how we feel during them, and also just talk about like how we talk to our friends if they came to us about crushes, which I know is a big deal. It's been a big deal of my life. Like, I'm a great advice giver. I call myself the best wingman. I'm good with advice.
Hey.
I mean,
I'm the best wingman.
He's terrible.
I'm the best wingman.
This guy is so shit at wingmanning, bro.
First of all.
But coaches don't play.
We're not getting into that.
He's probably the best wingman. Coaches don't play.
Thank you.
You haven't experienced what I've experienced.
I don't need to. I'm just
saying
he's got like an outside perspective. He's not in the dating game like we're in the dating game.
All right, okay, well.
Actually,
I'm just saying, let them know this guy, don't go out with this guy. I'm kidding. Okay.
This is crazy.
All right.
Hey.
So off rip, I just want to ask you guys, what type of person are you? Like, who do you become when you get a crush? Like, when you develop a crush, who do you become? Like, I'll start off. I am the worst. I'm not the worst. I just like, when I get a crush, I'm serious, yo. Like, for me, a crush is like, okay, like when we're talking crushes, we mean like the start of like a talking stage before you make a move on someone, before you start talking to someone.
Or is it the talking stage though?
No, it's not.
You're talking about like the like, I don't know if they like me, but I like them.
Yeah,
like you just realize you like them. You don't know if they like you back.
Uncertain.
Like, this is the prospect.
Okay, so how are you acting
like
in
how
that
you
situation?
pick a prospect, yeah. For me, I'm like, I can't read signals. Like, I'm shit at reading signals.
Yeah.
I feel like they would stare you in the face and you wouldn't catch it.
Oh, dude.
No, 100%.
A girl could look at me and like smile and like want me to speak to her, and I'll be like deadpan, like.
You know how many times he's come to me and been like this person like asked me to take them out to dinner and I don't know if she likes me, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like, she literally asked you
that's
out.
what I'm saying.
Like, she literally asked you out.
I've also seen it like in person too. It's just like, bro.
I can imagine.
Okay, so I believe them both. The dinner thing, that's crazy. That like this just feels so real. Like, that was like, it pulled it from the real life, and I'm like, wow, bro, people about to see that. But that's valid. I believe them both. That's valid as fuck. That was real as shit. That I believe you.
You better believe
I've never seen
I've seen it.
Ever.
I've seen it, like, and I've told you, bro. Like, reciprocate, bro. Like,
Yelly
reciprocate.
don't care, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways,
don't care.
I don't go fuck. But yeah, so I become like someone who's like, if I develop a crush, like, I'm so like, I'm stuck in my grade 2 ways. Like, I am standing 30 meters away from you.
Like
I'm gonna look at you when you're not looking, but like when you look at me, I'm turning away. I'm great with eye contact.
So you're like a distant
as a grown man.
crush.
Yeah, but I'm like, when I get a crush, I'm shy.
Are you like that? Like, if it was your friend, would you be like how you are normally, and then if you catch feelings, you would distance yourself, or would you be the same?
If the girl's my friend,
like, well, whatever. Let's say in elementary school, think about a time you had a crush on a girl, how you were beforehand. When you caught the crush, did you then back away, or were you just?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think it would make it worse for you.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
I think you would be tripping out more in the sense that like you wouldn't want to fuck up the relationship.
Yeah. Okay, but I don't mean like a serious like actual friendship. I mean like I mean elementary school.
Acquaintance?
You know, everyone in school is your friend in elementary school. I mean, like when you catch feelings, did you just like start ignoring them all of a sudden, or was it like this? You act this the same. How
elementary maybe. Yeah. In elementary, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
but
grade 6.
Okay.
Grade 5. I was talking, like if I was acquainted with a girl, like we had good banter, but then like I caught a crush or caught feelings for this girl, I was moving like I did not give a fuck. Like, I didn't know her.
She was like, you don't know her anymore.
Yeah, like, don't make me unhappy.
That's so
type
crazy.
Shit. But now I think I play the game so much better if we were acquaintances. Again, to each their own. Each situation is different.
Now too, because you choose who you spend your time with more. Like, carefully.
I feel like I'm so much better if I know a little bit about the person to like act on a crush. But again, like when I have a crush, plain and simple, I'm gonna love them on for sure. Distant, shy, but also like I will put in the work to impress them that isn't us conversating.
From 30 meters away, though.
Yeah,
From 30 meters away.
Because I
From
don't know
distance.
what to say.
I
Like,
feel
I'm
like you get people, like,
You know what
you
it
want to
is?
be the center of attention.
Yeah.
And so you want that
like,
to be
I
the
want
way.
her to,
Yeah,
like, if
yeah.
I'm, like, popping my shit.
You'd be the life of
dance
the
floor,
party.
Like, I just wanted to notice.
Yeah.
Like, half of it is doing
You're
it
not
for
going to
her.
ask her to dance
I'm
with
not
you.
doing it for
No,
me.
of
You would
Yeah.
never.
Of
Why
course
would
not.
you do
Of
that?
course not. No,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
just has to see.
And then you'll
She
go
just has
home and
to
wonder
see
why
it.
she doesn't notice that you like her so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like if I conversated with a crush, I like 30 minutes in, I'm telling her I like her.
Yeah, that's wild.
it's gonna slip. Is
That
that
is-
why?
yeah.
Is that why you stay away? 'Cause
Not
you're
really.
scared
That's
that
not
it's gonna
why,
slip?
but I just know like I'm an open guy, like super communicative, like and like maybe to a fault. Like if a girl's telling me that like we're talking and like we talk, and she's like I'm getting to know her, I'm gonna be like, yo, like you're it.
You're a
it.
vibe. Like you're the one. Nah, that's wild.
That's that's me.
How to push people away 101.
Yeah, for
fuck.
real.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay, you.
Yeah.
How are you? Like,
I feel like I would be like the
yo,
nice.
bam, bam, bam. He's taken.
I am taking it. Why you gotta like? I said that the last
Because
episode.
we have to
Oh,
give
you
the
did?
context
I
that
did
it's
say it the last
okay, but
episode.
let's
I
give the
mentioned my
context that
girlfriend.
it's
Shout out
been
my
a long
girlfriend.
time since you've
Yeah.
had a crush.
Yes, I know.
To-
I feel like okay, in this circumstance, like how I would be if I had a crush, I think I would be like the overly nice, like the nice guy. You know, I'd
Yeah.
be
Yeah, I
very I would want to help with things like. You know,
I feel like you'd be
whenever she
involved.
needs
that's
type of
crazy.
thing.
Yeah.
And I think like
I haven't
like,
heard you say that to me ever.
I mean, back in grade 9, I've been dating my girlfriend for 7 years now. Back in grade 9, 7
That's
years,
so
7 years. But
He's wiped up.
I'm wifed up.
He's-
I'm
he's
locked.
married
I'm
off.
Locked. I'm locked.
As
We
I
could
like
take
to
it
tell
away.
everyone all the time.
Everybody. He tells
Helps.
everybody. But I'm saying like when I was back in grade 9, when I was crushing, you know, I would say like I was just. She would ask me for like homework help. She didn't need the homework help.
Yeah, that
But
was her
yeah,
flirting.
that was
Yeah,
her
she
move. That
she
was her
like,
move, I guess.
Okay.
But like mine would be to literally just help her with anything. Anything you need, just let me know. I'll put in the work to help you, type of thing.
You guys
That's
look
something I
opposites.
forget about you and I, is that like the origins are just straight
Yeah,
nice guy. Like
It's just,
like
it is
origins are
nice
like
guy origins. That's,
yeah.
that's
Like if
how
I
it-
if I have a
that's how
good
it
girl,
goes.
I'm just the nicest person type shit.
Yeah.
I get that. Craziest story is I remember asking. This is like in high school. I remember asking. Am I gonna name drop? I remember asking your
name drop.
girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember asking your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like how she brought like you and her up to her parents, or like how the starting went. Like I obviously I knew it from your side, but like even like I was like I don't know. I guess we were conversating, and she's like oh like I introduced him as like just a friend for so long to my parents who came over for homework help, and I was like yo
Yeah, we had it.
I was
We
like,
did.
yeah.
We did have we had a group project.
yeah
Was
that
it,
we
but it's
came
just
over
you
for.
two.
No, but
No,
it
it was
wasn't
an actual group project?
Yeah, but like
yeah
at the time, it was just like her best friend from high school, or the person she hung out with the most.
Yeah.
And then one of my good friends, and then like we just like got together for an actual group project.
Oh my
But,
god, it's like a
then-
double date.
Yeah, but it was
That's
But like
cute.
they actively knew that
That-
like we were yeah.
Got
so
it.
it was like
and then yeah
Her
and
parents
she's like he
actually knew
kept
the
coming
other
around.
two.
the other two
Got
actively
it.
knew.
Yeah,
So-
she's like he kept coming around, and my parents asked me. She's like, my parents asked me, "Are you sure it's just a friend?" Like I remember this
Yeah.
vividly. We were
Yeah.
talking about it, and like
I haven't
I'm
even
like,
heard
wow,
this.
that's-
I have never
like
heard
this
this.
is like I can't remember where we were, but yeah, it was.
That's how all my relationships, like how my parents found out about everything.
Yeah.
Like every single one of them, we would be either like on the phone all the time or hanging out or whatever. And my mom would just be like, Sophia, she would give me side eye and she'd be like,
yeah.
are you serious? Like,
Yeah. Are you sure?
are you
Like,
are you being for real with me? She would
That's
just look
crazy.
at me and I'd be like, yeah. And I'd spill all the tea and I'd be like, you're right. Like, yeah. that's
Yeah.
my boyfriend.
No, literally, I
don't know.
was like, yeah. So it's that's what I mean. That's such a Mr. Nice Guy, a crush
Yeah.
type. Yeah.
I mean, that's
No,
That's
I
how I
agree.
would start it. I don't think I would. Like it would just be whatever you need. Just
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
know and I'll I'll help you
Yeah.
out.
Provider.
Exactly. a
Yo, don't
provider.
come at him.
Natural provider.
Don't come at him.
That's
Yo, apparently people on the
crazy.
internet right now hate providers. Or
Damn,
no,
bro.
what
Oh,
do
what's
they
the
hate?
Nice guys
50-50?
always finish
Yeah,
last.
No,
the
you're talking
guy.
about the Jason
Freaking
Noble.
Jason
no,
Noble.
because
No,
he
isn't it
said
Jason?
he was like not everything has
Monet
to be
McMichael's-
50-50 or something.
Monet McMichael's
I love
boyfriend.
Monet.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
literally love Monet, but
He went on a
he's
podcast and said,
not everything has to be 50-50.
50-50, yeah,
Like,
like-
he said that
I
it's
saw that.
crazy that like the man's expected to pay for dates or that
Yeah.
he's expected to do like that it's an expectation, right? And he said that it should be 50-50 or that it doesn't, sometimes
yeah,
it's
just
not,
like it should
whatever.
be- yeah, and like you should
And then,
like,
but
make
everyone
up.
like took that and thought that, I don't know
that
really
he
what
was
his
a bum.
intentions
Yeah.
were, but
No, I
everyone
know.
was like,
Like,
so you're saying you never want to pay, like you're just a snob. But
That's
they're
not
both
what he
rich.
said.
They're
Like, I
both
feel
rich
like,
and
yeah.
famous.
Like I rate that
So,
guy
like,
bare, but yeah, he's getting on the brunt end of it right now.
Yeah, everyone's.
All
anyway.
right, your turn.
I feel like, I don't know, with crushes, I feel like how I act depends on if I feel like the other person likes me back.
Yeah.
Like if I think that the other person doesn't like me, I'll like ignore them and I'll pretend that they don't exist. I'll be like, sorry, I don't know you. Like, what are you talking about? Like if I feel that I'm being rejected in any way, shape or form, I'll just entirely like hide in a shell. Like I'll just be like, what are you talking about? Like I have no idea what you're saying. But if I think that they like me back, I hate feeling like I'm chasing, so I'll kind of make them chase me.
You don't like the chase.
I don't like. Well, no, I like the chase, but I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel like I actually have to get it out of you. Like I want to feel like you know what we're doing.
All girls like being chased.
No,
they
but
hate
I like
chasing.
the chase.
Oh, you like chasing?
But I don't want to feel like I'm chasing.
Oh.
I don't know how to explain. Like
That, I feel like that just does not make sense. But
like I like a challenge, but I don't want it to be like I want it to feel like you're running for me.
Yeah.
But I know that like, but it's kind of a back and forth. It's like a back and forth.
So you like plant and then let them.
Yeah, and then it's like and then we kind of you know.
You're planting like seeds.
Yeah.
And then they're following. They're tracking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'll
That's crazy.
So, yeah, but so this is what I like about this is like as like me and him, like I get the guy's side of having crushes. I get it all.
Yeah.
I do not get girls having crushes at all. Because
like it's a completely different, it's a flip.
I
like,
need
it's
to explain one more thing though. I feel like a lot of the time, I don't know if this is a lot of girls, but for me specifically and a lot of people I know, like the way a girl acts also has a lot to do with the way the guy acts. Like if the guy is chasing and like they'll let you take the backseat, you will. But sometimes if you don't want to, like you can, get against that. But like if the guy is more, quiet, takes the backseat himself, then you can chase. You're like, it just depends. I feel like girls are a lot more flexible with that, but guys aren't. I feel like guys have a lot more of like.
I feel like it's because like guys feel like they need to initiate the chase to begin with.
But
like, that's why I feel like that is. But if you're crushing, you're crushing. Like why not just like,
Guys with big egos, I think they won't chase. Like, but they're set in that like their ways in that way, in that sense.
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
But your ego is okay. But big ego in like a romantic sense is different than big ego in like in general.
Okay, yeah.
Like there's guys who like they just never will make the effort to feel like like they'll never go out like go out on a limb and ask the question like that might make them look vulnerable for a second. They won't do that. But then there's that they're always like that. Like they're always going to be like that. But then there's other people. Yeah. They will do that, but they're not scared to because they think that it'll impress you, which it usually does. So pays off, I think.
Valid. No. Okay. Yeah. I have the like. I'm good at giving like girls have come to me for like advice on like how to do what with a guy, like how to like get a guy to notice them or whatever. But I like girls. What I've noticed is girls are always like they aren't straightforward. They're like he just needs to get it. He needs to get it
because you just do.
Yeah.
But like.
That's what I'm saying about
though,
it.
like,
I don't get it.
Okay, but give me like an example of something.
That I feel like in that sense it's just like you're hoping, but like what if it doesn't happen? Like what if he doesn't get it?
I think
what do you do? What's your next move?
What do you mean?
Like,
sorry.
If he doesn't get it, you say you feel like the guy should get it.
Then
if he doesn't get
I'll wait around and see if he like I'll give him another chance, see if he picks up on it. Because I think like if you do something one time and like the other person doesn't like it and you don't realize the first time, whatever. But if it happens again and you're like, okay, it's a pattern, you should pick up now that that's not what they like. That's not something they're into. But if you don't pick it up, then that's when I'd be ready to reel it in.
My one piece of advice is to all girls, if you got a crush, I think be forward about it.
Yeah, okay, so so do guys really genuinely like the straightforwardness?
Genuinely. Our whole friend group has said this before. Like like if a girl had come up to them and initiated, they would feel like
it's attractive.
It's one, it's attractive to them. Two, it's like it takes the work off of them a little bit. So they feel more comfortable talking.
Dude, all a guy needs is the door to be ajar, like put a doorstep in it for me to walk in and make the work.
I get that.
So here's what I'm saying, right? It's like you don't need to be abrupt or like I'd say like rash.
You should be confident.
You just need to be like, even if a girl comes up to me and sweet talks me like, I like your shirt, like whatever, where you like. All I need is 2 sentences and I'm moving.
And then you move the conversation.
Like
they pick up the conversation after.
a lot of the time the guys have to chase, right? So when you feel like you're being chased, it's like, oh, okay, like you know,
yeah. And
like, you know, it's
I'll
like
go.
it takes the
See?
pressure off you, but also then it's like you feel wanted.
And
But I feel like that
literally
doesn't
after
happen very
that,
often
like,
at the beginning.
so after that initial, like, that's why I say, like, girls like to say, like, no, like, guys need to make the first move, and I get it, yeah, sure, like, guys
don't
needed
think
to,
so.
like, it's been like that in the past, you know.
No, I know that that's a common
But I'm
thing.
saying
though.
now, like, if you want a guy to make the first move, maybe you just have to take that like 0.5 step. Like, that's all guys need.
That's what I was saying
All
about the
guys
chasing
need-
thing.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't like. Hey, once I know that you like me back, then I'll know I can do that and not look stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
Because girls don't want to look stupid. That's why they don't do that.
Nor do
because
guys.
because, because
Guys
no, I
feel
know,
like
but also like guys do it all the time. It happens every day that a guy gets rejected. So it's not it's not as embarrassing as a girl going
It's,
up to because
it's like-
also girls know that you like it. So if it's like, oh, I made the effort to go do that, and then they still didn't, it's like, damn, like I'm just ugly or something because they know that they know that
How
they
do
don't, I
guys
don't
feel
like
that?
it.
Like, it's,
No, but because it happens every day. Like for
Yeah.
a girl to not be into a guy could be a million things. It's not just about
Next time
looks,
I
but
go
a lot
on,
of
yeah.
guys respect.
Yo, if you
with
like
all due
me,
respect,
Just say it.
Let me
right
know.
now.
okay, but with all due respect, like a lot of guys are really shallow at the first interaction. Like it's all about your looks, you know, and then also your conversation. But if you know you can hold a conversation and you go up and then they're like, no, it's like actually so embarrassing. That's probably the worst thing ever. I couldn't do it. So unless you know for a fact like they'd be into it, it's like unlikely that they would do that.
So okay, yeah. So obviously, we find out what we are in a crush. I'm godforsaken. I have no help left in me. MJ's just a nice guy, you know, there for you,
Just
and like
a nice
a
guy.
provider. Like when you get a crush, you like to provide the services, like
Yeah,
type
for
shit,
sure.
type shit. And you, like,
I'm a wild card. I feel like it just depends.
you're just like as long as you
just-
need to know the other person's in it,
yeah.
or you're fucking off the face of the earth, ghosting.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm never speaking.
I get
ever
that. I feel
again.
that too.
Because I just, yeah.
I feel that in a way. Like if I know in a week that like the girl doesn't like me, I'm like, okay, you just hate me. Fuck.
I would just because I'd rather just not talk to you ever again than be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because I'm already embarrassed, like quietly in my own head. Even if nobody knew that I liked this person and I knew that they didn't like me back, I'd be like, that's so embarrassing, and I would just never do anything about it ever again.
Okay, so now little like anecdotes. Like, what is the earliest crush you remember, or like yeah, what's your first crush, earliest crush you remember, most memorable, like a nice crush story.
This is like kind of a good example of what I'm talking about. My first crush was, I remember it like exactly. I was in kindergarten. I think the
Kindergarten, all the
first
way
year.
back there.
Yeah, all the way back there. I think it was the first year of kindergarten. It was before I moved to Scarborough, and my brother's 2 years older than me, right? So there's these two boys in his grade. I had a crush on two guys. Both of them, okay? Both, I don't know why. I think they were like best friends and they were always together. And I was just like, they're so cool. Like, I want to hang out with them. So they were in grade 1 and I was in kindergarten. And when we had birthday parties when we were young, like, I don't know, must have been like 5 and 7, my brother and I, we would always have, like, if he had a birthday party, I would have to be there, so she'd let me bring a friend and I'd go whatever. And same with him. And so when I had my birthday party that year, I picked the friends he was gonna bring, and it was the two guys I had a crush on, but they weren't even like friends like that. Like they weren't even close. My mom was like so confused, and I was like, it's fine. I just wanted them to be there. And we went to Funnels. You remember Funnels?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember? It's like it had like that big red slide.
Yeah.
It's like the indoor.
I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember.
Anyway, we went to Funnels, and I remember we were like having the birthday cake in the room. My brother was so mad at me the whole time, and I was like, dude, like I just really like them, but I couldn't say that to him. But I knew that they didn't like me back, so then I never talked to them ever again after that.
Shit.
I knew that. I knew
That's where the
because I was
embarrassment
like,
comes in.
Because if you're in grade 1, why are you looking at kindergartners? Like, what are you? You know what I mean? So I was like, no, I know they don't like me back.
Grade 1, why are you looking at kindergarten?
I'm good.
but, like,
if you're
when
in
you're-
grade
Oh,
1, why
yeah,
are you
when
looking at
you're-
anybody at
no,
all?
but when you're in
That's
elementary
actually weird
school,
to think
1
about
year.
now. Like I can't even think about that.
When you're in elementary school, 1 year is such a big thing. Imagine when you're in kindergarten. 1 year older, they're like so much bigger than you. It's like crazy. So that was so bizarre. And then I don't know. I just remember I was always like at recess, I wanted to hang out with them all the time, but I was like, they don't want to hang out with me, so I'm just gonna not go over there. But I would watch them from afar, and I like admire. And I remember I was so
Learn
like
some life lessons from the get-go.
some life lessons from a 5-year-old. Don't invite your crush to your birthday party.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my, that's on camera.
That's
He has 0 hands.
Yeah, okay,
that's
cap.
crazy.
We're doing a whole
That's
fucking
but that's
episode.
my like that was my first time I ever had a crush on anybody.
Yeah. Okay.
What about you?
Me.
Yeah.
So like little anecdote. So grade 7 and 8 and then 9. So I moved from a neighborhood to the neighborhood that like I met all you guys in grade 7. Went to middle school, and that's where like like our middle school friends I know from, and then I know you from grade 9, and that's like the friend group. Like that's a bunch of the people I know right now. But before then, like I grew up in a different neighborhood. That was like my whole life. Like I didn't know any of you. Like I had a whole different friend group there. Some that I still keep in contact. All good people, and I just remember like I loved my elementary school. Like my sister's like life was kind of there too. So elementary school, we were a K to 8 school, so all like younger kids who had older siblings, like no one had to move anywhere.
Yeah,
so
that was like a tight. Like mine too.
It was like a tight knit community. So I had the same like friend group, sort of group of friends from like JK to grade 6, and like they went on to stay the same. In grade 7, like when you go from 6 to 7 in that school, a whole different school arrives. So it's just a different class. But that's a little context. Basically, it was just one girl, JK, SK, like literally like
You were in the same grade.
Yeah, same grade. She was a street away from me. Like I would walk home with her. Like my mom knew her mom. Like I knew her little sister. I can't say too much right now.
I unlocked. That unlocked a memory for me too. That's crazy.
I won't say too much right now. But like if the person knows,
probably watching
the
this.
person knows. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Like wait.
She'll be like, wait, you liked me in elementary school? That's so cute.
No,
to hit you
she
up,
knew
too.
though.
About to
Like
hit
she
you
knew
up.
at the time.
Yeah, she for sure knew. It's
Like
fine.
so we were the same grade. Basically, we were like destined since we met as kids. Like we were like
it's the perfect story.
It was like, oh, you guys are so cute. Or Shiv had a little crush on like people would nag you about it. And I'd be like, no, are you fucked? I hate her.
Cooties. Literally no.
But like I remember thinking like,
but you were like, actually, guys, keep saying that. Keep saying that stuff to me,
like,
please.
oh, I love when they say that. Like,
yeah.
Dude, I look at her, I'm like, I'm in love with you.
That's like so great. That's so elementary school. I remember that so vividly.
So like JK SK rolls around. I think like one time I did something mean to her, and like I got in trouble for it.
Because you liked her, or just you did something mean?
I think I liked her, but I got in trouble for it, and I felt bad myself. And like,
well, you should have.
So we grew up 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I got suspended in grade 4, but it was nothing to do with her, but she was in my class, and like I was like, dude, like what am I doing? Like I'm ruining my image.
Yeah.
Like I'm a bad guy.
She's gonna think about bad. She's gonna think about bad.
Like yeah,
Mr.
but like
Bad
She's
Guy.
gonna like me no more.
I remember when I came back from suspension. It was a 1-day suspension.
Wow.
And she
Went to
asked
her, apologize. Like,
no, not even
sorry, I'm not
she was just
this.
like she was like, how's your day off? Like she didn't seem to care. And I'm like, dude, she's on me. Like she likes me. We never dated.
She likes the best.
It was just a crush. Like we were really close, like really, really good friends.
Aww.
We were like, you know how I tell you guys, I don't have a lot of girl friends or best friends or girl like, you know, acquaintances or whatever. Like I don't have a lot. Like I'm friends with a lot of girls, but like no one that's close to me. Like it's all just guys. It's all you guys. And I would say
I actually have a penis.
yeah.
I don't know if you know
Like, I
this.
was- I was
just guys.
Okay, I was just about to say.
I don't have
I was just about to
no
say you're the next coming of that.
girlfriends.
Like I finally like let myself give myself that leeway. Like, you know, open it up. She was honestly like my best friend for a long time.
Aw.
She knew like everything about me. We were comp in like academics. We did like track sports together. Like we would do the female and male sports of like what we were doing. Like I was doing running long and relay, and she'd be the running long girl and like the long distance girl.
So you guys go to like Birchmount for track and do this.
Yeah.
Birchmount
That's
date.
crazy.
No Birchmount date.
Oh my god! I remember when everyone used to go to track and it would feel so left out when you weren't there. Like, and if your crush was in track and you weren't, that's so sad. Or vice versa.
Yeah.
You weren't going. That's crazy.
So like going through like grades 1 or like grades 2 or 3 through 6, the crush would wean off, but it would be there, and I would have crushes on like other girls like a year older. Like we were close to a year older than us, like really close, and like there was a lot of like good kids, cute kids, like whatever. Oh, this is weird.
Cut that, bro.
Basically, as a kid, I liked older women. Not saying it changed as a grown adult, but I was like the older grade really liked me too. Like I got along with them, and I'm like, yo, like. Bun this girl. Like I really shooed my crush away
Oh my
for like older girls'
no.
attention. And I'm like, oh.
Damn, bro.
But like leaving, I remember it was sad. Like I was never gonna see them again. And I never really said anything about it to her, but everyone knew, the whole school knew. There was a whole like game we played in grade 3 where family, like we played family. as like kids, like our
Like
friend.
when you play house,
When you play house, yeah.
house.
like on the playground.
And like me and her were married, like the dad and mom.
And you were like, yeah, that's right.
Alice,
Like,
I
like,
set
I know
that shit
that's
up.
right.
I set that shit up.
Anyway.
All me. Look
No,
at
but
this.
the thing
We
is,
did
it was
this.
never me. That's what sucked.
What do you mean?
It was never me
It was
like
everyone
pushing the
else
idea.
saying, like,
Everyone
you
was
guys
like,
are
you guys
so
are so
Okay, so
cute.
that's good. That's even
I
better.
know.
Like y'all see it.
Sucks
I
though.
know
But then he
that.
has to be like, no, what are you talking about? She's
Yeah, like, dude,
disgusting.
ew,
but
like, I
you're like,
don't
no,
want that.
keep saying
Like,
that.
are you sure you want me to be like? Please.
Like, yo, like,
Like,
okay,
really?
I don't consider like girlfriends at like high school before. Oh, that's rude to say.
Before?
Sorry if before. Sorry if you see that. But I had a girlfriend in like the summer of going 3 to 4, or no, 4 to 5.
Oh God! And what'd you do? Hold hands?
No, like, we held
Grade
hands.
4 to 5. Grade
Yeah,
4.
like the summer school. I had a summer school girlfriend.
You had
And then
summer
I ended
school
it
in
2.5
grade
weeks
5?
after it started.
That's so lame of
That's
you.
crazy.
I remember I blocked this girl on Instagram when I did it. Like I didn't get Instagram until like 5 years after.
I had a boyfriend in grade 7, I think, and it was like one of my friends, and everyone started dating, and we were like, we should just do that. We should just be like them. We should
Why
just
don't we-
fucking do
yeah,
that.
why don't we
yeah.
just, like,
And then
try
like
it?
3 days later, I was like, I was recess. I walked up to him and I was like, hey, you know how we've been doing this thing and like we've been cool together or whatever? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, how about we just be cool but not together? And he was like, and I was like we're cool. Like you're
But
my
I promise
friend.
you, he was over it. Like
Yeah. No, he was
weeks
not.
later.
I think
No?
he had a crush on me. I felt
Oh, yeah,
really
that's
bad.
it. Guys don't get over
so
it.
OG heartbreaker.
But it was all good at the end of the day.
That's what I mean is I never got. Ugh,
So
that's
okay,
crazy
so
to say.
you fizzled out with your crush. You came back. What happened then?
Well,
at the
like
end of the
yeah,
day?
so like it fizzled out, but it never did. We were just so close that like she was just in my life, and like we butt heads a lot. Like we argued a whole lot because
Yeah.
she thought she was like smarter than me, or like she thought like
Probably was.
no.
Okay.
No, still the ego's still there.
But yeah, like I mean, I still like know like we're still like not in contact, but like you know we follow
Yeah,
each other.
you
on
still
social
know
shit.
of each other type shit.
And it's like I always think like this is like thoughts within the past year. Like I always think like oh like I'm single like whatever. Like
You should
what if I like
reach out.
rekindle or whatever? I'm like no.
You go to the same high school?
No, we didn't go
You guys
anywhere near each
sep-
other. Like
split
after grade
ways.
6,
This was-
never
yeah.
saw her again. Maybe
Damn.
saw her in the
Because he
mall.
went to middle school and
Shiv and his imagine you guys get married and that could be so cute. You'd be like, oh, she was my first crush in like grade 6,
Yeah.
and like it was so cute.
Damn.
We used, to
Nah.
play, we used to play house.
I hope she's happy. I hope she's doing good. As far as I could tell, she's happy. She's having fun. So, yeah, we're both doing great.
gonna call her after this.
yeah.
How have you
I should
been?
call
How have you been recently?
Talking about it's crazy.
What's
What are you doing
Okay.
right now?
All right, Blemmy, go ahead.
I won't lie, like I don't even remember having like crushes like that. I guess you could say like yeah, there was like little like flings here and there. Like you know how
Flings. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
bro,
I wasn't there. I got no idea what they're talking about.
flings as in like you would just date somebody for random. You
The
know?
1,
like,
2.
Yeah, like-
yeah, just
like
a 1 2,
in-
just like to see
Yeah,
how it is.
literally.
Like you said.
Everyone's doing
So,
it.
like,
Let's
it
do
was
it
like-
too. Yeah.
But I feel like I didn't really have a crush until high school, and that's my girlfriend now.
Yeah.
Like, but back in the day, like back in elementary school, I feel like it was more like, oh, I don't know if your schools had this, but it was like, oh, like what's your top 5? Like the guy,
Yeah.
a guy would ask his boy, like, yo, what's your top 5?
Top 5 in our grade right now.
Yeah, he would leak that shit.
He leaked it?
Yeah.
Wait, you did it on text? You put it in writing?
Who was it?
Who put it in writing?
You
or
put it in writing?
No, nobody. No, like I can't even. I don't even think you would know.
They're
that.
name dropping right now.
No, like it was just like this was like grade 3. grade
Yeah,
4.
yeah, yeah.
Put that shit in
But, like,
writing.
yeah, no. you
Never
like,
put it in
back
writing.
On kick, you remember? You
I never had
Oh,
kick.
I loved
Never
kick.
had
I never had kick.
Dude, I moved
That's
crazy on kick.
That's crazy. Not having kick, like that was.
never did kick.
That was the thing. Like there was text plus, and then there was kick.
I didn't have
know.
any
I had
of
a
those.
fucking Nokia, so I couldn't do text plus. As soon as kick came out, got
Bro,
that shit.
what?
I had
Yeah.
kick
The
on my
first thing I had
iPad,
was
bro.
I used to,
Yeah?
you know,
You know when it was like 1x, 2x in the corner to like blow up the app?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if not. I don't think a lot of people know what I'm talking about, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
No. I do. But I'm saying like, yeah, you would my boy or something or like low key.
You be-
Sometimes I leaked it on 1 2 2.
yeah,
like
because you wanted her to know. You
yeah.
were like, let her know, let her know.
No. I just
What?
wanted like I was matchmaker back in the day.
Okay.
So like
Oh, you
I
leaked someone
I leaked somebody else's top
else's.
5.
Okay, because you were
Ask
like, I
the
want
girl
them
for
to
her
know.
top 5, and see if it matched.
You'd match.
You know?
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So
But,
yours
like,
got leaked.
I'm saying I feel like that's how like crushes and elementary school relationships
It was
came to be
facilitated
in
by
my-
other people.
in my school at least. Like it was
Yeah.
just like, yo, what's your top 5? What's your top 5?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I heard from a bird that
Yo,
this
you're-
person
you're two on this list.
exactly.
That's what
I feel like dead ass. That's how my elementary school. How they did it, like,
Yeah.
and it was low key a system. And
Girls did it
low-key
like
kinda
that, but
worked
different.
for like they dated and for like maybe 2 days and then called it quits. Like that's
Yeah.
how it was. And I had like
That's crazy.
a couple of those, but I wouldn't say they were like crushes. It was
Crushes,
just like
yeah.
testing it out, testing the waters.
Yeah.
That's
But-
great.
Yeah,
yeah.
I would say my actual crush started in grade 9, and that was with my girlfriend now. But it was weird though, because like I won't lie, and she can attest to this too. Like she crushed on me as well.
I was just about to
and
say, was she not first?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But like
Okay.
I do
she
that.
did not talk to me. Like she didn't speak to me, and I
She
let
probably thought
her
you didn't like
friends
her
know
back.
about it.
She probably thought you didn't like her
I let
back.
her friends
Oh,
know.
he was
I
the
literally
guy,
said,
bro.
I was trying to talk. I'm trying to talk to her, but like she's not even talking to me. Like,
Yeah.
Like you'd
how could
literally
I-
be having a conversation
No,
and she'd just be like,
we were in the same geography class, and
Okay.
she would literally like, first of all, I would be sitting in this corner. She would sit on the opposite corner. I would like at the end of class, I would try to get up, go. She would run out, like she's out
She
the
just
door.
ignored
she's gone.
you.
She's going home. All right?
but you knew she liked you.
Yes, I did. And yeah, because her friend, like literally
Spilled
just
the tea.
exposed
Yeah,
it
Got
to me.
it.
Dude, high
And I was like,
school.
huh? I kind of
You were like,
was
interest
inter-
peaked.
I was already
Interest peaked,
interested.
yeah.
But like that just
That's
back to the
crazy.
point. Like knowing that she fancied me.
She fancied you. Oh, it's so Love Island of us.
Yeah, yo, like
Literally love.
I
But, like-
remember that was
But that
happening.
made you
And I was like, bro,
interested.
like what? Like why the fuck is she not talking to me? If she likes me, does she really fucking like me? If she's not talking to
Yeah.
me, but that was just her way of.
She's
Yeah.
like Shiv. She's
Dealing
like,
with her
how does
crush,
he
yeah.
not know that I like him
Exactly.
right now?
High school
Literally.
lore.
I never
and,
talked to him.
high
How doesn't
school
he know?
Likes and not likes were so fun.
I remember I texted her friend because her friend was trying to like wing woman, and I was like I texted in the most like Toronto language possible. It's just like I'm trying to talk to her, but she's moving ways, and I'm like she was like
moving
she
weird.
literally asked my friend like, what does moving ways mean? like,
That's funny as
and I was like, yeah, you just didn't get it.
But it
back
worked
the
out
day.
in the end.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did.
She
Here
finally
we are
started
now.
talking to you, I guess?
But I'm not gonna lie. Once we started dating, for the first year, we barely even talked. Like it was like lack of communication.
yeah, that's my
It was just
girlfriend.
yeah, like
That's my
down there,
girlfriend in
like-
the corner all the way over
that's my
there.
girlfriend.
It's the high school
Yeah.
thing. Though.
It's
Like, that's really
it was
good.
the high school thing, but then like obviously we matured with it.
Yeah.
Because you're still coming off the grade 8. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, we're like,
exactly. It's just
we
like,
held
yeah.
hands yesterday. Like,
Exactly. So
new
like,
development. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, but that was my experience. I feel like my first actual official crush
Was high
was
school.
my girlfriend. Yeah.
Damn.
All right. Well, before you wrap, we are yapping. Before we wrap, I think little quick, like, just a little quick answer. What advice or like what are you saying to your friend who comes to you saying they have a crush, but the person they have a crush on is out of their league? Like, what are you saying?
Like, okay, wait, are they out?
Like,
of their
out.
are they out of their league, or are they
Like-
or is it like they don't think that they can get it?
No, like
No,
your
no,
friend's
no.
delusional and's like, I like this guy.
Yeah.
But the guy's way out of her league.
Yeah, like
Or
they don't
she's
think
way out
that
of
they
his
could get
league.
it or not get it. They just have a crush and they're like, oh my god, like I
But
really
you
want to talk to
know.
him. But
We'll
you
say
know,
from now, shooters shoot, man.
Oh,
Shoot your shot. Like you gotta shoot your shot regardless
that's
of
it.
like you're gonna miss if you don't take, or like sorry, you're not gonna miss if you don't take the shot. If you don't take the shot, it's
You're
not
not
going
gonna
in.
know, yeah.
It's not
That's
going
true.
in, right?
Yeah.
You missed.
So, like,
what's that one line? You missed 100% of the shots you
100% of
never
the shots
take.
you
You
don't
don't
take.
take.
Okay,
Some people say
Headley.
that's Wayne Gretzky, but I think it's Michael
It's-
Jordan.
it was-
No, it was Glensky first.
No, but I think it's Michael Jordan.
Okay, well, I was also thinking about that one song. I don't know why. Never mind. You know the Headley song?
Nothing to lose.
Is it Headley?
Fire away, fire
They
away.
sing a
That's so
song.
that's so
You know what I'm
Canada.
talking about?
That's so
Nothing
Canada.
to lose.
I know.
I've
Far
never,
away.
no.
You don't know. You know the song,
I love
right?
Headley, but I don't know what song you're
Okay, I'm
talking
gonna show you guys later. Whatever.
about. And I don't know
Sorry.
what Shiv's singing right now.
So I was thinking
Shooters shoot,
Because
yeah,
I say
yeah.
fire away, ricochet.
Makes sense,
Because
makes
ricochet might go to another girl. Her friend might like you.
Oh. Valid?
I don't know, man. Oh,
Oh.
Anyways,
guys, that was
All right.
that was it for me. I'm signing off.
my piece of advice is, I agree. Shoot. Something I know though is that you gotta have confidence, because confidence takes your league up.
Of course.
Like if you carry yourself with confidence,
That's true.
you can get
100%.
anyone, in my opinion.
So
So that's my advice. Have
I would do
confidence
that.
when you
I
shoot.
All right. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Okay, I think I would advise a girlfriend different than a guy friend because
Yeah.
a lot of the times, like, I don't know. It depends if the guy's weird taste. If I know both of them and I know it's a girlfriend coming to me and the guy's way out of her league,
Yeah.
I would say to get the feels out.
Okay.
But a lot of the times you'll know if a guy likes you, so that's kind of easy. That one you can be like, okay, if it's not working, then just dead it and it's fine. But if it's a guy coming to me about a girl who's out of his league if I know her personally and I know her type and I know how she is or whatever, I would say again go for it. But girls are harder to read, like, and guys don't read them well. So so that one you have to shoot. You have to shoot your shot. If you're a guy, you have to shoot your shot, and you have to go for it. But like, you have to know when it's time to.
I mean, like the worst she can say is no. She's not gonna be like, this guy.
That's not even true.
Okay.
See, you know what's crazy? The worst you could say is not no, because you know what? Every girl is too nice. People are too nice. They won't say no.
I've shot my shot at a girl.
Oh, that's bad.
They don't say no.
That's bad.
See, I have a friend. I have a friend who this guy persistently like wanted her, and she did not want anything to do with him, but she would just entertain it all the time because she was like, I don't know how to say no, but she'd be like, I can't say no to him. Like,
yeah, girls do that shit all the time.
I can't like. What am I supposed to say? Like, I don't like you. Leave me alone. Fuck off. Like, no, I can't do that. But like, she would. But it would be like you're leading him on. Yeah. Like you're leading him on.
Legit.
It wasn't.
That's disrespect.
You know. So as a guy, you have to be able to read when they're like.
Yeah.
They're being
100%.
nice.
Don't get used,
but they're not being enthusiastic.
Yeah.
When they're enthusiastic about it, that's good. But when they're being just nice and not enthusiastic, that's when you have to be like, wait. Is she saying no without saying no? Like that's what you need to clock.
Speaking from experience, boys, read the signs. Move on if you need to, but be confident. I will say, I'll end it off on this. I've shot my shot before at a girl, and you said the worst they can say is no. Nah. Shot my shot at a girl, and they laugh to their friends. Like, they'll laugh with themselves. Yeah.
Okay, but like,
I mean,
in my mind, that's just a no. That's just a no.
It's a no.
Yeah, but
it's just the
like,
most
as long as you value yourself, as long
and
as
then you hear it back. Like, you hear it back 2 days later. Yo, you hear this?
Yo, you shot your shot at this
boy asked this girl for a
that's
number. Yeah, that's me.
that's crazy.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
That is a wrap on this episode. We can talk forever about this topic, so you know that it'll come back. We will talk more about this in a future episode. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was me, Shiv.
MJ.
Sophia.
And I'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.
This is the Second Take podcast.
That's a wrap.
Jeez, honestly,
I won't lie,
that flowed.